You thought I was gone? You thought you finished this? No. I'm just checking my notes, making sure the ink is dry in your eulogy. This ain't a comeback. This is the casket closing. Listen close. I walk on the guilt you built, your whole legacy, a flimsy house of stilts. You wear the crown, but the gold is just guilt. I see the panic, the porcelain you spilt. You're a parody, a manufactured tragedy, a budget version puppet of your majesty. Flashing the cash, but you got no capacity. You're a footnote, I'm the academic faculty. You talk about the gutter, you never left the suburbs. Your hardest hits were arguments you had with your mother. She bought your first mic, she still covers your suppers. You ain't a wolf, you're just a puppy she smothers.
This ain't a battle, this is pest control. I'm the code in the ground, taking back your soul. Every word I spit is just another toll. Watching you crumble, that's my only goal. This ain't a song, this is the concrete. This ain't a flow, this is the winding sheet. You got the money, but you're incomplete. You got the image, but you got clay feet. This ain't respect, this is the final right. This is the darkness putting out your light. You climb the ladder to impossible heights. Now you just fall. Good night. Good night.
You sold him a story that you wrote in crayon, a fabricated demon, a plastic messiah you prey on. But the lights go off and the makeup smears. You're just a little boy confronting all his fears. You rent the muscle, you lease the aggression. Your studio is just a therapy session. I heard your last track, a pathetic confession. You're begging for approval, that's my main impression. A commercial machine, a commodity. You follow the market, I follow the prophecy. You're built on convenience, I'm built on atrocity. A sterile environment, zero velocity.
Oh, so tough.
Your threats are just whispers in a vacuum, kid. I know the weakness that your ego hid. I'm the dirt they're gonna pile on your coffin lid. You regret everything you ever did.
This ain't a song, this is the concrete. This ain't a flow, this is the winding sheet. You got the money, but you're incomplete. You got the image, but you got clay feet. This ain't respect, this is the final right. This is the darkness putting out your light. You climb the ladder to impossible heights. Now you just fall.
Good night. Remember that night when you begged them to stop? Remember the call you made to your mom? I remember the look. The world sees the king, I just see the shook. You're a photograph, you're a ghost in a shell. Welcome to your personal hell. This is the epilogue, the closing credits, your 5-star reviews. I already shred them, your name in the lights. I'm the one who edits, you're deep in the red. I control the debits, I am the grave chill, the morgue attendant. You're the spoiled child, loud and defendant. I'm the foundation, you're the cheap pendant. Your relevance is over, this is the descendant. It's not about the charts, it's not about the noise. It's about the silence when I break your toys. It's the psychological warfare I deploy. The hollow point difference between men and boys. So polish the trophies, hang the plaques on the wall. It won't change the fact that you're destined to fall. This is the echo, the final curtain call. I'm the abyss, and I'm answering the call.
This ain't a song, this is the concrete. This ain't a flow, this is the winding sheet. You got the money, but you're incomplete. You got the image, but you got clay feet. This ain't respect, this is the final rights. This is the darkness putting out your lights. You climb the ladder to impossible heights. Now you just fall. Good night. winding sheet.